Last time I did a Looksmaxxing video targeted toward a group of people or toward a certain ethnicity. It was a Looksmaxxing guide targeted toward Indians. This one would be targeted toward Asians, and I did many videos which you can watch on my channel that are considered taboo by the average folk, which discuss how each race differs in SMV, sexual market value. Some races are more attractive to women than others, and sadly, according to many studies I have already covered on the channel, Asian men seems to be the least attractive to women. But there is a loophole or a niche, if that makes any sense, that has appeared in the last couple of years called K-pop maxing, or Asian men improving their looks to look like K-pop stars, which significantly helped them increase their dating chances with women in general. So I will split this video into multiple parts like many others. Part 1 will be about why K-pop maxing works, and part 2 will be about how to look max that way. If you want to support the channel and get a detailed facial analysis with personalized look maxing advice, link will be down in the description. And if you want to read more about topics like these, you can check out my personal blog at nerofacerating.com. Without further ado, let's get this video started. So first of all, let's discuss why would K-pop maxing work? What is the logic behind thinking this way? Well, you have to understand how Asian men used to be perceived by the West through the mainstream media. In old movies and TV shows, the Asian man was represented as the nerdy below average looking man who cannot get women and only uses his humor to get dates. This back then hurted the sexual market value of the Asian man even more, because you have to understand that mainstream media does play a role in influencing about how you think of a certain group of people to a certain extent. But all of this has changed in the last couple of years, I believe around the start of 2013 to 2014, where Korean pop started rising in popularity and white girls went absolutely crazy over it. Especially how these Korean male stars looked with the hairstyles, soft faces, accessories, and fashion. This popularity grew even more with Netflix and big production companies hiring attractive Asian actors, and another thing that also spread is Korean shows and series being watched by a Western audience. And not just a Korean only audience. All of these factors has changed and destroyed the old Asian stereotype and created this new niche where soft-looking K-pop like men were the most desirable of the Asian men, and this niche still exists to be taken advantage of. Before moving over, I just want to say something quickly. You don't have to follow this path of improvement if you don't want to. These options exist for people who want to take advantage of it, so it's not the end-all be-all. Now let's start with the basics of the basics when it comes to any sort of self-improvement looks-wise. And believe it or not, this step people usually fail it because it's the hardest. The first step is to hit the gym building a decent amount of muscle mass and cutting down to the range in between 10 to 13% body fat. Of course, by decent amount of muscle mass, I don't mean Chris Bumstead's levels of jacked. I mean a natural, achievable level, just like some of the realistic examples presented on screen. If you are already overweight above 20%, then you don't need to bulk any further. Just work out, eat enough protein, 1 gram per pound of body weight, and cut down maintenance calories very slowly until you hit the 12% body fat range. If you are, however, skinny, then you have to lean bulk, eating in a slight clean caloric surplus for around a year and a half to 2 years, then cut down afterwards to the 12% body fat range. Train each muscle group twice a week, an upper-lower split should do it. It will help you train the upper body twice a week and the lower body twice. And for the amount of protein you should be getting, it should be around half a gram to a gram of protein per pound of body weight for optimal muscle building. Now all of this is not just for the body. Yes, it will give you an aesthetic physique, but it also makes the face very sharp and well defined, significantly improving your looks. Now let's move on to the other steps. Now for the skin, first thing I recommend is cutting down a bit on too much processed sugars in foods and cutting down dairy products if possible for you. Then you should know your skin type, oily, dry, or in between. Once you know the skin type, invest in a moisturizer, cleanser, and exfoliator. Moisturize and cleanse twice a day, once in the morning and once at night, and exfoliate the skin once a week. Don't forget to use sunscreen as well, and most important of all, vitamin C serum. This lightens the skin tone, which will get you close to that K-pop-like look. Hair is the biggest characteristic that defines a K-pop star, and there are 4 main known hairstyles you can choose from. Curtain parted bangs. Obviously, a longer fringe is requisite for this look. At the same time, it requires some levels of volume and texture. In other words, you'll probably need a perm or a decent DIY hairstyling skills with a blow dryer and curling iron. Modern mullet. To achieve this hairstyle, use a thickening spray on hair that is damp and then blow dry it. Shape and add definition to hair with hair wax and spray on texturizing spray, or you can show your hairstylist and ask him to give you something similar. Comb a hair. Apply pomade for a wet look or hair wax for a matte look on damp hair. Then part your hair. Blow dry your hair while using your fingers as a shaping tool. You can create the coma curls by picking up individual locks along your hairline and pushing them into a C shape, then directing the hot air from the dryer until it dries. A flat iron can also be used. Clamp it over a lock of hair and flick it inwards toward your face. While running the styling tool through the hair, walk section by section until you achieve your desired look. You'll need some practice for either methods, but eventually you learn how to effectively control the hair styling tool. Set your hairstyle with hairspray. Slicked back hair. With the correct length on both sides and on top, apply pomade on hair that has been 50% blow dried. If you like to create a wet look, put the product on wet hair. Alternatively, if you desire a matte look, put it on dry hair. Part hair and comb it in the direction to create your desired look. Set your hairstyle with hairspray. Now this next step is controversial depending on your culture, but Korean men do use makeup to achieve that soft look you see, and since I'm not experienced in men using makeup, here are some products they use and why they use it. Lip balm. Korean men add color to their lips while moisturizing them with lip balm. Compact powder. Men choose to use breast powder to control oil levels. These powders also eliminate excess shine, hide some imperfections, or improve the skin's textures. They serve to mattify the face. BB cream. BB cream protects against the sun. Concealers for dark circles, eyeshadows, and eyebrows. Wanting to hide those panda patches that usually appear around the eyes is not too much. In addition, dark circles don't discriminate. Either women and men can suffer from it. For this reason, dark circles concealers are a part of men's makeup. Foundation or primer. The first is a significant product for a long-lasting makeup effect. It is a primer that is applied to a clean face and is usually used after moisturizer and before applying the foundation to the face. This product not only helps correct skin texture, it also neutralizes excess oil on the face, reduces dilated pores, and directly intervenes in the instant improvement of the skin's surface. In addition to all this, it hides wrinkles and expression lines. Using it will be a big decision. And finally, for the fashion side, all you have to do is check the fashion inspiration on Pinterest for K-pop stars. It's that simple. So that covers face, body, skin, hair, and makeup. Of course, I did not discuss any surgeries because this is supposed to be a soft maxing video. But what do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section. That's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. A like and subscribe will be highly appreciated. And like usual, catch you guys in the next one.